Hello, Slytherin. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? How is everybody? So, I don't know if you listened to last week's message or not, but if you didn't, as a recap, it was something along the lines of basically time to branch out, time to start doing your own thing. And so if you didn't have a chance to see it, go ahead and take a look at it. This week may have something to do with last week, or it may not. Who knows? So I've already shuffled these guys, and I'm going to just randomly cut them like I did last week. And here we go. Let's go ahead and crack on because I am late in getting these done. Big surprise. But they're still going to get posted on Saturday. So at least I'm meeting that deadline. So we shall see. I don't know how many cards I'm going to pull. Hufflepuff, I ended up pulling a full 8 cards. So let's just see. Let's just see where this goes, okay? Yeah. There's another 2. I don't know. I'd like to say I'd like to go easy on myself, but I'm not really good about going easy on myself. Queenie again? Interesting. Very, and in the same spot. Huh. Very interesting. And who had the prophecy orb last week? Somebody did. Was it us? I don't... Okay, normally I wouldn't count that, but we're going to go with it. Okay, there's the hog's head. Wasn't this in our reading last week, Nick, as well? Or was this in Ravenclaw? So that's the Hogwarts or Hogsmeade. Nope, that was in ours. What is going on here? Interesting. Very, very interesting. You know what? I heard the word pronounced I heard it pronounced. I was listening to the Fantastic Beasts audiobook, and that word was said in there, and I'm like, oh, that's how you pronounce it. You would think I would have tried to remember it, but yeah, that didn't happen. All right, so Ron Weasley. Let's see. It's kind of funny because, like, I'm looking at this, and that hill in the that hill in the background, or that mountain, that snowy mountain hill type thing. It just reminds me of like, it looks like a moon. Like I'm seeing this moon shape, and it just reminds me of Hoth from Star Wars. Just a very icy, planet. I wonder. All right, let's see. Looks like it might want to be a full reading. See if I can get 2 more cards out of this. Okay, well, ask and you shall receive. All right, Peter Pettigrew and Sirius Black. Oh, how interesting. How interesting getting them both together. Oh, and okay, so, right? So when he transforms into a dog, right? And his Patronus is that little terrier, right? And I've got like these 2 dogs. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, right? So you've got the 2 dogs, and they are like aimed at Pettigrew. And I don't know if it's funny or not. To me, it's funny. In one of those kind of, I don't know, kind of funny because they are both like that right-hand man, right? Like Lupin, as far as Marauders go, he's not like the best friend. He's one of the best friends, but he's not the best friend. You know what I mean? And like same thing with Ron, like he is the best friend. So like you've got the two best friends, and both of them and both of them connected with Pettigrew as well. All right, there's something there. All right, while I think on that a little bit, let me pull the clarifier card from the Harry Potter Tarot. Let's see. I mean, obviously, I'm definitely seeing like the crossroads again. And Queenie again. Prophecy. Okay. Oh, well. Very interesting. And there's Pettigrew again. Huh. All right, so we got the Devil card. Voldemort himself. All right, give me a moment. Let me think on this. We've got Dobby, Queenie, Prophecy Orb. We've got Hogsmeade and the Hogshead Tavern, right? Here you've got Hogwarts or Hogsmeade. You've got like this the lamppost with the two different. Oh, I swear this was in our reading. I don't think it was in Ravenclaw. Pretty sure it was in ours. God, no, maybe not. Well, whatever. It's in ours this week, so what does it matter if it was there last week or not? Oh, it probably does matter. But anyways, Ron Weasley, Peter Pettigrew, Sirius Black, and Voldemort. Give me a minute. Okay, so the overall theme here with the Devil card, I can't help but always just, all I ever see with him really is, self-sabotaging, right? Like just this need to become something more, but just going about it just the wrong way, just constantly going about it the wrong way. I mean, realistically, like, you've got the hot-headedness here with both of them. They're not exactly known to be even and cool-tempered. And with Pettigrew, I mean, I know there's always that thought about, how did he get to be in Gryffindor if he's not brave? But I think maybe that was part of his bravery, was knowing that, like, the self-awareness, knowing enough to know that he wouldn't be able to be powerful, but to be able to figure out who was powerful. And I just really see him as being like this, kind of like a wild card, right? I mean, he does do the self-sacrificing thing to bring back his master. And then because of his blood debt with Harry, he can't betray him because Harry, saved his life or whatever. Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of that sidekick energy, but when I'm looking at Voldemort here he just, like, he's staring off at something, right? Like, he's staring off, he wants the prophecy. He's staring off at, like, this cold, desolate place. Like, that's what he's feeling inside. He's staring off over at Queenie, and they both have that mind reading. The leg No, you know what? I don't even know. I'm going to look up the word and I'm going to know it next time. And then now the word's never going to come up ever again. But they're both mind readers, right? He just looks so dejected in this picture, right? Like, I mean, his shoulders are slumped and he just looks like he's just like, ugh. And like, this is supposed to be Bellatrix, but she kind of looks like, oh, what's that actress's name? With the voice, and she's the bride of Chucky. Jennifer Tilly? I don't know. To me, she kind of, like, the drawing kind of looks like her a bit. Okay, well, maybe not up close, but like from over here, and I'm blind, that's who she looks like. What that has to do with anything is beyond me, but okay. Anyways, and Dobby, like, he means well, but in the beginning when we first meet him, like, he's just getting everything wrong. Definitely loyal. I'm getting a sense of a lot of loyalty. Definitely loyalty here. And loyalty here. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. I almost feel like that prophecy orb is, like, I don't feel like it's irrelevant, but I'm not sure that it's really representative right now of a prophecy or of, like, a fate, some kind of destiny thing. Especially with it being cloudy and with him looking perplexed, but she looks like she knows. Hell, he looks like he knows. They all look like they have secrets, and there's this roundness going on. Even with this, I just keep seeing this moon. I just keep seeing a moon, and I don't know why. And the song from Bad Lip Singing, or no, Bad Lip Reading? Yeah. And there's one of their Star Wars songs is "It's Not a Moon," and so I just keep hearing that, it's not a moon. And why am I thinking that? I don't know. And then with the decision, okay, all right, let's focus here, guys. Sure wish I could just snap my fingers and just fix everything. That would be great. I'm waving the wand. Magic is great. Magic is fantastic. Cornering the rat. Loyalty of the dog. Loyalty of the servant. So who is being loyal? Hogsmeade. And the Hogshead is over here in Hogsmeade. Well, on the outskirts of Hogsmeade, right? And they're all kind of besides Dobby, but they're all kind of like facing. No, that's not true. They're not really. Self-sabotaging. Are we self-sabotaging because we can't see the future? We're feeling cold and desolate. Maybe we don't know what we want. Especially when we were talking about last week and this is coming back up again for us, where it's, she knows her heart's desire, right? She knows her heart. She knows who she loves. She might not know the future. She might not know what's the right decision, but she knows her heart, right? And here you've got this very loyal, the dog, right? The dog is such a steadfast companion, you know? It's just something so so reliable. Maybe what this is saying is that, I don't know if this applies to last week, okay? I'm just going to put it out there, that whether it does or it doesn't, that just going forward into this like future endeavor, like, you might know what you want. We might know what we want. I'm Slytherin also. We might be feeling alone, like we're just standing above the rest, right? Like we're just up there alone, but we do have companions, and they don't have to be necessarily, like, maybe it's saying something along the lines of like trading them in, right? Like maybe not the rat, but focus more on like who's your dogs, right? Wow. Yeah, dogs, as in like DAWGS, right? Like who's your folks, who's your people? Maybe that's what's going to help you get through this, is your two like right hand mans, you know? Interesting. Very interesting. Just really thinking about like my own home life. You know, we went from like a whole bunch of people living in the house to now it's just my mom, my husband, and I. And yeah, like that's definitely two of the most like, yeah, like they're my dogs. They're my people. They are definitely supportive of what I'm doing. So, I mean, in that respect, I can kind of see that. It's very, very interesting. Maybe learn to depend on those people that you have near you for a little bit of support. I think what I'm getting out of this is, maybe friendship, but maybe some partnership, some sense of, you know, somebody that's close to you, kind of leaning on them when you're going into whatever the future is going to hold. Okay, so that's what I'm getting out of this. I know that took a minute, but so learning to accept some support, even if it's just bouncing your ideas off. You know, I mean, especially when you think about like with the Hog's Head, it's like a bar, right? That's what people do there. They talk. They just kind of, it's a sounding board. So maybe that's what is necessary right now. Wow, I'm not sure who that applies to. That's just I'm not sure I got that one right or not. But that's where I'm at. I will see you next week, Slytherin. Okay? Bye.